So in this video, I'm going to be re-reviewing the Nikon kit lens 18-55 and telling you guys whether or not it's worth it still in this day and age. So if you guys have not checked out my first video on the 18-55 VR version 2 of this lens, which usually comes with your D51, 52, 53. This is the lens that you'll typically get, the kit lens, the 18-55. And if you have not checked out my first video on it, link is in the description where I go into super specifics and what I like and I don't like. But now in this day and age, with it being 2018, is this lens even worth it? Or should you get something along the lines of actually looking into, if you have a D52, 53, looking into the 18-55 AF-P, which essentially takes away the vibration reduction and the autofocus. So everything is actually done in the camera through the lens, if that makes sense, versus having switches for yourself. Which I really like about this difference is that the older 18-55 millimeters, with the kit lenses, you actually have the vibration reduction option, as well as your autofocus and manual focus. And I decided to say and see in this day and age, is this lens, can you actually do cinematic shots with this lens in 2018 going into 2019, probably when you'll see this, and whether or not is this even worth picking up, or should you just buy the AF-P lens if you're looking for 18-55 millimeter on a budget-friendly budget? So I decided to do that, go outside and really test this lens, and you'll see that clip now. So overall pros, what I really like about this old school or the early models of the 18-55 kit lens is that if you pick this up compared to like a Sigma 17-50, this is pretty damn light. It's really good if you want to use this on a gimbal or a Steadicam. It has vibration reduction, which is also an added plus. But the overall downside is that, like I talked about in my first video, it's a varying 3.5 to 5.6 aperture, meaning if you zoom in, you're gonna lose 1 to 2 stops of light. And also, you might also notice this, is that when you zoom in, the barrel also extends. So that is the length when you're zoomed in at 55, and this is the length when you're at 18. So it's a retractable lens. You have to press this button, kind of annoying to have it go back. Overall, you can see why it is a cheaper lens, because it's made out of plastic. Everything from the back to the front. And overall, this is still a lens that's warm and dear to my heart, because I have proven, I've shot music videos with this, walking shots, and even B-roll shots on this channel with this kit lens. Because when people hate on kit lens, don't use it as an excuse because you don't know proper framing or proper exposures when it comes to cameras. This lens is more than capable when you first start out. But yes, there are downfalls. And looking at my edits after that cinematic shot that I've done, you can actually see things like, maybe it might be just my camera or my memory card, but things like dead pixels and its overall low light capabilities, because I'm using a D5200 now, is that when I film in low light, using this lens definitely brings out the weakness in my camera when it comes to low light capabilities. So if you want more of a faster lens, this might not be your go-to lens. But if you pick up your camera, you're super enthusiast and you're a beginner entry level and you want to get into videos or photos as a hobby, I still think this kit lens is a great way to go. But if you have the ability to choose the AF-P lens, then go for that. My name is Peter. You're watching Broke Visionary Collective, where we all start with nothing, but you can always create something. Cheers. If you guys like more of these cinematic type challenges videos that I do for myself, where I just pick one lens and I have to film a cinematic sequence, let me know in the comments and I'll see y'all in the next one.